Alrighty, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls. When we last left off, we had made our way fully through the crystal caves of the Duke's archives, and unfortunately I did have to cut things short last episode just because I ran out of time. But that's not important because today we're going to be finishing our adventure here by entering this chamber and taking on Seethe the Scaleless. It's nice. Alright, well, before we can attack him, we gotta break this thing. Now he's finally vulnerable. So, little thing to note about this boss, his back tail, you can cut it off, and I believe that gets you... I kind of forget what it gets you. Maybe the Moonlight Greatsword? Maybe? I just know his back tail is cut offable and you'll get a weapon from it. It's very annoying to do because he's always turning towards you. It's a little bit of action. And I cannot change things. And I'll also do that. Yeah, you gotta be careful. His crystals, if they're hitting you, thankfully you can block them with a shield, but they can also inflict curse on you, which can be very bad. Yeah, something right behind you, friend. Turning, you big lizard. Yes. Come on. Give me your tail. Yes. Give me your tail. Weird. Albino bitch. No, come on. feel like I might accidentally kill him before I can actually cut his tail off somehow. My sword is too powerful. Oh. Come on. Aww. Dang it. Alright, well, that's something to be careful of. His crystals do cause curse, and that can get you. Right. Well, thankfully, I do have a purging stone. Only one, though. So maybe I should temper... Yeah, let me check my notes real quick. Alright. So, yeah, there's a strategy for this that I forgot. Because otherwise it can be kind of hard to actually strike his tail enough, and you do need to make sure you're striking like the very end of it rather than upper part of it, kind of where I was hitting, because that can very easily just cause it to be considered a hit to the main body rather than actually the tail. There's a certain strategy that is recommended to get it. Alright, I'm just gonna pass all these guys. Going through here yet again. Pain in the butt. Skip over everyone and everything. And run past all the clams. Running and running and running and running and running. Alright. Yes, hello, Seethe. God. God. Alright, cool. I screwed it up. Nice. Very good, Zodiac. Let's come this way. God dang it. souls. God dang it. I am just the best at this. I know this is like suboptimal play. Because it's not that this boss fight is necessarily hard. It's just getting his the Moonlight Greatsword is such a pain in the ass. But it's such an iconic weapon, and I want it, even though I'm probably not even going to use it. Alrighty. Let's do this again. Kinda wish there was some way to boost running speed, but don't think there is in this game. Get away from me, crystal guys. Oh, Seethe, why must you protect your tail so readily? Seriously, like, every other dragon in this game where you can, like, cut off their tail to get a weapon, they're all so much easier. Seethe is the only one who he makes it such a struggle to do it. It's so annoying. Whatever. We will manage it somehow. I'll give it another try, but if I fail this time, then I'll probably just give up and just kill Seethe the normal way. Clams. Oh, not the button I meant to hit, but whatever. Yes, hello, Seethe. Big asshole you. Aha, I'm pretty sure that's my cursed corpse right there. I think it's like 500 damage or something to the tip of his tail. I've already got it. There we go. Give me that soul. Alright, now I can fight you for real. Okay. Oh, please, no. No, no. Oh, no. Well, this is a bad. Yes, I know. Oh, wonderful. Okay, well, I gotta fix this now. Because this game can't be bothered to just have, you know, a non-crippling curse. Alright, let's see. Undead Parish. Haul ass real quick. Well, at least I managed to get it. There it is, Moonlight Greatsword. Does require 28 magic and mostly does magic damage. I am aware that I can't. But ooh, does it look nice. And as any Souls fan will know, Moonlight Greatsword appears in almost every From Software game. I think it might be every From Software game. At least, as far as I'm aware, it's been every one. There might be an exception or two to that, though. I'm not 100% sure. Yep, die. Oh, what a terrible night to have a curse. Oh, what a terrible thing indeed. Oh, let me go buy a purging stone to clear myself of this curse. Alright. What souls do I have? Ooh, Firekeeper Soul. I should probably use that. Yes. Hello, friend.
I am pleased to see.
Purchase item, Purging Stone. Give me 3.
Thou art welcome. Any it is only.
These. Soul of Kayla, Corbin, Weinstein, Sif, Gwendolyn, Priscilla. Alright, so Gwendolyn? I don't know. Maybe not. That should be fine, actually. Should be fine, at least. And in the event that I'm not, we'll be coming back here very soon. That's a lot of guys. Oh! And it. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I should probably actually. Let me run down this way. And let me go exchange that Firekeeper soul since we're here and I have it. Darling Shrine. force. Yay. Okay. That's better. Alright. Bit of an errand run, but it's fine. Two track guys. Here we go. A little annoying, especially because the Seethe. How cool it is to spawn. Alright, okay. So, Seethe isn't too hard. It's just if you're not paying attention to that one attack in particular, it'll kill you very easily. Which, I mean, fair. It is very obviously, like, telegraphed, and it's impossible to mistake for any other attack. So it's kind of fair that it can basically instant kill you. Well, not instant kill, but the curse buildup is almost guaranteed to take your life. Especially if you're like me, and you just don't, you know, run away to dodge it like you should be doing. But we got the Dark Moon Greatsword, so we don't have to worry about getting that again. And I should be able to get him with this attempt. Hopefully. So, never say anything for certain, because, you know, fate does like to undermine the best efforts of, what is it, mice and men, or something? I think that's the quote. Either that or I'm completely misquoting. Could be. Alright. Unpass because it is not claim time. And there we go. Oh, hey, look, there's my cursed body. Oh. And Seethe regenerated his tail, but that's fine. There's no reason to go after it again. Yes, do your weird... Oh, there's my souls. Right underneath his other tail. Oh, back away. Don't be stupid. Don't get caught by that attack again. Thankfully, staying right up against him generally protects you from most of his attacks. Oh, except for this one. Oh god, oh why? I think I'm dead again. How did I survive? I don't... I couldn't even tell what was happening. Okay, so by some miracle, I'm still alive. I mean, thankfully, the curse buildup of his crystals is very slow, so it's not a major... It's not like the, what, basilisks? Where their curse build is almost instant. And dead. Goodbye, Seethe. Weird, pale dragon bitch. Oh, thank goodness. Alrighty. fire. Whew. That was a close one. But we got him. Now, for those of you sort of new to the series, you might be wondering, hey, what was Seethe's whole deal? Why does he look so weird? And why was it that you couldn't harm him until you attacked that crystal thing? Well, that's because, as was hinted at during the intro cutscene, but more prominently displayed in his soul. Where is it? If I can find it. Oh, it's not you, Lauren. There we go. Here we go. So, bequeathed Lord Soul Shard. Seethe allied with Lord Gwyn and turned upon the dragons, and for this he was awarded dukedom, embraced by the royalty, and given a fragment of a great soul. Although just a piece, it will still satiate the Lord Vessel. So, much like with the 4 kings of New Londo, who were lauded by Gwyn and were given a piece of his soul as like a reward for their loyalty, Seethe was also lauded by Gwyn and was given a piece of his soul and was given the Duke's archives and everything, all because Seethe betrayed the other dragons in the War for Disparity. Basically, Seethe was first. I don't know if he was the first-born dragon, because dragons should technically be eternal beings and thus not ever really born, but I don't know. That part of dragon biology is complicated. All we know is that Seethe was the first-born dragon to be mortal. Unlike all of his brethren, who had scales of stone, which made them immortal, Seethe was born albino, with an affliction known, well, not an affliction, but yeah, he was born albino, rather than, you know, just what all the other dragons have. And because of that, he lacked the stone scales, which were his birthright. He was blind, I'm pretty sure, because he was born without eyes, although it's implied he could see in other ways, whether that's just because his hearing or smelling was so attuned, or because he just had, like, magic sense or something. I don't know, but it's like... He also had all those books and everything to take research notes, despite the fact that he was blind. So it's implied that despite not having eyes, or at least not seeming to have eyes, he could still see. But he was also born with that weird lower body, which didn't have any legs, just 3 tails. So almost making him more of a serpent rather than a dragon. And also those weird, like, fairy insectoid wings. So, because of him being born so different, and in a way so much weaker than his brethren, he was determined to take their immortality for himself. And the only way he could do that, initially, was to get their scales. But, being the only one dragon against his much more powerful brethren, that wasn't really possible for him. So instead, he had to join up with the humans, with Lord Gwyn. Well, not humans, but the gods. Lord Gwyn, the Witch of Izalith, Nito. And he taught them the secret weakness of the dragons, which was lightning, which could peel off their scales and make them mortal, and thus killable. Considering that fact, he would then pillage the scales from the dead. However, the scales of a dead dragon are fragile and breakable and kind of useless, long bereft of their the immortality they would give other dragons, which, as was seen in that intro cutscene, clearly enraged Seethe that he basically betrayed and nearly genocided his own kind for nothing. Now, he did eventually manage to come upon a kind of immortality, that being that primordial crystal that was in his boss room. That serves as his safeguard, his artificial immortality. So long as it existed, he couldn't be killed. But of course, the crystal is very easily shattered, and it's not a permanent solution. Now, it's said that he pillaged that crystal from the dragons, which I don't even know why the dragons would have that. That makes them like double immortal or something. But, I mean, in, what, Hinduism, Buddhism? I forget which one, but there is, you know, the gods. What is it? It's Hinduism, Buddhism? Okay, whichever religion that Sun Wukong and the Journey to the West. That story, the religions that it's primarily connected to with their gods, they had like peaches and like brews and stuff and all sorts of things that if drank would make you like immortal. So, but they were also being eaten by immortals, so it'd make them like double immortal and stuff. Anyways, I think it's that kind of thing where they just had another thing that made them also immortal. Although, if you want my personal theory, because I forget what exactly says it. I'll have to find what item says it, but there is specifically something that says it was pillaged from the dragons. My thinking is that Seethe forged that crystal from like the essence or the bodies or souls of dragons or something. Considering his crystal magic, which is like the foundation of sorcery, which yes, Seethe is also like the founder of sorcery in this world. Considering his crystal magic, I can't help but wonder if maybe he crystallized a dragon or two and managed to create that primordial crystal from that. I don't know. It's not really known where he got the crystal from, just that it was from or connected to the dragons somehow. Of course, he was still unsatisfied with that, and he began to, well, he's tried to experiment with further immortality in other ways, most primarily being trying to recreate an archdragon, or one of those original dragons, to further experiment on. We've already seen one of his experiments, Crossbreed Priscilla, who most people have concluded that Crossbreed Priscilla is the daughter of Guinevere and Seethe, which, yeah, I do believe there's some evidence suggesting that, but there's other theories which I will discuss in more detail at a later date. But just keep in mind that she is definitely connected to / the daughter of Seethe, but her mother is up for debate. Anyways, before we end things off, we are going to level up real quick. Let's put some points in our vitality. Alright. And with that settled, that is going to end things for us for today. Thank you guys for joining me. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.